We are coming to the end of yet another year of filming and recording our small wildlife garden. We don't cut back the garden until March. This is just a general tidying up. It's the 11th of November and already the snowdrops are showing through for next year. This is the final cut of our small wildflower meadow. I'm raking the lawn to sow the wildflower seeds I collected from the old grasses and flowers in October. I've mixed up a bit of sand in the mixture to ensure an even distribution. On the 16th of November, the first frost, cold enough to skim over the ponds. Then, more early morning mists before the first snowfall on the 19th of November. This is why we don't cut back until March. It gives shelter for the wildlife and a magical structure and form with the snowfall. The birdseed feeders are topped up every day to ensure a steady supply of food. But by the 23rd of November, driving snow turned back to rain and the garden became waterlogged again. Stoneburt was just one of the named stones that passed through the area. There were several gales but no real damage in our area. Through late November and December, in the run-up to Christmas, more changeable weather with periods of heavy rain and wet snow, before the weather settled down a few days before Christmas. The garden has shut down, but it's never dormant. Here the Mahonia flower has managed to open. The red foliage shelters many creatures that live in our garden. And under the hedge, the daffodils are already pushing through. And my big surprise, our first snowdrops. They've never flowered in December before. If I still had the agility I had when I was younger, I'd find all sorts of creatures hiding in the nooks and crannies around the garden. Again, a daily top-up with Joel Ashton's excellent seed mix. The birds love it. Our north-facing garden becomes very slippy in winter, and now in my 85th year I'm very conscious that a slip or fall could cause an injury, so I'm a bit more careful getting around in the garden. Even though it's mid-December and it looks dead in the garden, life's still ticking over, and I've just noticed the first snowdrops are opening, but we'll leave the filming till next year. So from here in Lancashire, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. On to the next generation.